You know I ṣé mo guilty ni mo smart mo pawó ní tèmi ṣé mo yẹ time tí ojú tì mí tí mo lè tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ vóòtì mi. Now everything's changed. I send them shop. I don't need a change. I'm not no evidence in me. Young I'm a jago be with the change. Go man, race my fault. My fault. Cause I am better on my fault. My fault. Race my fault. My fault. But you don't know joy on my fault. My fault. Young John, say no more. Cause I rock. With me up. Plus 4-4. 9-4. Ó fọ́ bọ̀ tí wọ́n máa fọ̀, ó bá ní kó bàjẹ́. Ọmọ ìyá mi mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ṣé àbíyàn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. You know that I dey with you, ó bá ní kó bàjẹ́. Ọmọ ìyá mi mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ṣé àbíyàn ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. You know that I dey with you. Quarter pass, ó ṣì fẹ́ high, after one, original. Quarter pass, so she very high, after one, original. My fault, cause I am better on my fault.
Yes, welcome back to Sport Cruise live on Mainland 98.3 FM. Yes, I'm not alone in the studio. My name is Triple.O, by the way. I've got Olaoluwa Oni right here with me. Tunde Young is here, not leaving out Opeyemi Akin Yode, who is also with me in the studio. We're streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Just go to Mainland 98.3 FM on Facebook and also on YouTube to watch us live. You want to see Triple.O in his glorious blue jersey. You want to see Tunde Young also in his glorious blue polo right there. Yes, you want to see Okwe in his not so confident. This is not white. This is. Today, ọmọ ẹ bàjẹ́ ọmọ tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bàjẹ́.
Ó ti bàjẹ́ jù.
Ọmọ ti bàjẹ́ ni. Well, let's just move on.
let's move on.
Let's just move on.
Ask Okwe what he did to draw the bàjẹ́.
Lákàlà kan wá ti ṣe lágbálágbá.
Pèmí lórúkọ. Pèmí lórúkọ.
Okay, guys. So we are streaming on Facebook and also we are streaming on YouTube. Just go to Mainland 90.3 FM to drop your comments right there. You want to see Olaoluwa is back and is fresher.
You look like Mendy. Edward Mendy. The one I just came back from injury.
All right, guys. Let's start from this Syrian footballer. The Syrian Football Association has banned former national captain Ahmed Al-Saleh for life. Yes, after he kicked, insulted, and spat on a referee, the 33-year-old Al-Daesh defender lashed out at the official after being shown a red card in a top-flight game against Al-Wata on Friday. And Al-Saleh has been had to be restrained by players from both sides. Now the SFA disciplinary committee also fined Al-Saleh and Al-Jaish, the two teams who cannot appeal against the punishment for that one. But one thing is the former national team captain is being banned for life from playing football.
I mean, he's 33 years old, so whatever. Football has almost gone into the end of the life already. I think he has. Maybe that's why I even did it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, but that's not. But at the end of the day, I don't even know what to say. Why? What could the referee have done? to not only it's because
he kicked, insulted,
in fact, and spit at the referee
after the game. Even after the red card, he still went into the match officials' locker room in there and was hurling insults and abusive words on the match officials.
He's down already now. he must enjoy every down. Every down. Well, it's not going to cost him just work. It cost him money because apparently it was fined 1.5 million Syrian pounds. Not a lot of money in dollars. It's $597. So,
but in naira,
the Syrian currency is not very strong. But his club was fined £3 million for their fans' repeated insults to the referee. So this is a Al-Jaish tradition.
They have a way of doing it,
and I don't even know. I would like to hear the referee side, or maybe even the player side. I want to hear the accusation you will make of the referee to rationalize you kicking, insulting, and spitting at the referee in the same sequence. It's not that you kicked him first, you went to play. You not came back to insulting. 3 in 1. How did you do it? How did you do it?
According to reports, players from his team and the opposition team had to restrain him. They had to hold him back. If not, maybe we would have witnessed Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury.
Maybe we can just say 3. You can transition into combat sports. This is probably the prime age for combat sports. No, unlike football, combat sports, UFC, MMA, boxing. It's not.
There are people that start their career at 35.
Yeah, so like this could be the start of a new career.
So he should direct his frustration and anger.
Showing that he's not afraid of violence. I mean, and nobody will find you except you spit. Don't spit at your opponent.
Okay. Well, there are games currently ongoing in the CAF Confederations Cup. Rivers United were supposed to play today against Motema Pembe. But before we get to that, let me just quickly run through the result of games and the ones that are currently ongoing. Rivers United, as we speak, are supposed to be playing, but they are not playing. And this is not an official release from the club, but stories have leaked that Motema Pembe, as of 1 hour before the kickoff, were not in Nigeria yet. So whatever was the reason, whatever was the cause, we still don't know. There is not enough information. I've not seen any official release from CAF. I've not seen anything as well from Rivers United. So what are we looking at? Because one thing why I do not like postponed games is that it affects your flow. You might be in a good run of form when you're supposed to play that game, then it gets postponed to when you're having a bad run, then you end up losing that game. So, but how do you react to these guys?
Unfortunately, if you go to CAF's social media space, there's nothing on this particular situation for now. I checked it about 15 minutes ago before we came into the studio, and then I'm sure before the end of today we'll get to hear what exactly the exact situation is, because if these are probably technical issues, if these are coming in from the visiting team, and then there's no prior notification to that, because I think in Nigeria right now, apart from maybe Eyimba, just a few other clubs that are very active on social media, I think Rivers United is also very active on social media.
Yeah, and they actually even tweeted an hour ago officially CAF Total Energies Confederations Cup Group B match number 127, Rivers United Nigeria versus DCMP RD Congo, has been put off following the non-arrival of DC Motema Pembe. We await the decision of the Confederation of African Football CAF.
That should be a walkover.
Yes, be a walkover. I think
3 points in the bag for Rivers United and 3-0 win.
And then 5 for Motema Pembe.
Yeah, I think same happened to Eyimba, I think, in last season.
Yeah, they were thrown out.
And they were thrown out.
The preliminary rounds.
Yeah, they are thrown out. So I think it should be a walkover.
That one was the change of venue. They did not know that they changed this venue and that one. But this time around, we are waiting for World Cup, because when something like this happens, you should get an official communication, because I want to believe that before Motema Pembe, that's the supposed opposition of Rivers United today in the CAF Confederations Cup, before they failed to, or the moment they discover that they might not be able to make it into the country, to make it in time for the game, they should have communicated with CAF. That's the governing body, and whatever the excuse was, CAF should have released a statement.
Well, I'm sure it's not even about the teams now. There are a lot of fans complaining on social media already as regards what would happen to their tickets. A lot of them already purchased tickets. A lot of them had to travel from Uyo down to Port Harcourt, made hotel reservations. Not just them, a lot of them, because we can't continue to galvanize support for a Nigerian club side football club to expand beyond the country and move into the continent, and we'd have situations like this. But like I said, whatever happens, we talked about Eyimba situation. There was a change of venue, and they got that information late, or they claim that they got information late. Please. So whatever it is that the opposition team would come talk about, we don't know yet.
The venue was clear before the game, so it doesn't look like it was on the part of Rivers United. so far.
I think you know very well that this is where you are coming to play. I'm not sure Rivers have a different stadium, and I'm sure that there will have been a CAF visitation team ahead that will have come to inspect the stadium, check all of the facilities that are approved.
The home stadium.
Exactly. So you know where you are coming to play. So I'm sure you cannot tell me your flight means his way to Nigeria, except it's a bullion van that means his way to somebody's house. However you want to look at it.
I don't want trouble.
I'm very sure that you cannot tell me your flight means the way from DR Congo to Nigeria. There's nothing possible in that one. There's nothing possible in that one. So whatever happens, if the hammer could fall on Eyimba last year, in short, I've already tweeted now that it's 3.3 goal for Rivers United. You know, concern me, you know, come. As long as the rules are very clear, if you don't honor your invitation, there's no prior notice about it. Carved in from DR Congo. So I'm sure. Well, I don't think this one will be one of those. You know, let's move it to no. It's a continental game.
So it's not about being postponed.
It is not about the rules being bent. You already know the timetable of every match you have to play, and you've hosted the team already.
And what should Rivers United do to this? How should they take advantage of this?
Nothing. The boys should rest. They've been in camp since Saturday. The media officer, I spoke to the media officer on Sunday evening, on Sunday evening, and Alfred told me that they're ready, they're good to go, and all of that.
What I'm trying to say is that, talking about taking advantage of this, by now Rivers United should write to CAF.
But
I mean, they should complain. They should claim.
The rule book is there. If you fail to honor your home or away games, if it is the Nigerian Professional League, I know for a reason that if you fail to honor 2 away games, or especially if they'll banish you to a stadium or to a state where there's no teams represented, and you play your next 5 games behind closed doors. So the rules are very clear. Very clear. So if you don't honor the invite, it's a clear walkover. Yeah. It's 3 points, 3 goals, and it means that Rivers United will go up.
Okay, well, it means that Rivers United, they are already on top, because before this game they were on top of that group with 6 points from 3 games, and now if this walkover is, if this non-arrival, if this no-show from Motema Pembe is being considered as a walkover, and 3 points and 3 goals is being given to Rivers United, it means they will go to 9 points, and within they will have 2 games to play, and they will even move closer to getting qualification into the knockout phase of the CAF Confederations Cup.
I don't even know what exactly is going on, because this team of Tempa Pembe, it's not like they've been so exceptional. Rivers United won them in DR Congo, go to nothing. I think their Ghanaian player, actually Paul Akwa, was the one that got that goal away from home. Yeah. The consolation goal. In fact, Tempe have not scored any single goal in this CAF Confederation competition so far.
They scored one.
No, they've not scored. They've not scored. They conceded one. They lost 1-0.
They've not scored anyone. They had to score a single goal in 270 minutes of the ongoing CAF campaign. So I don't know. Maybe it's Soro that catch them, because you know that if you can beat me in your home and you come here, except you are Ghana, you cannot beat me.
Okay.
I think it's the same team Plateau United lost to. I think it's the same.
That's
in the Champions League.
That they use war plane to go for Cameroon.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing. So
Abisola does not remember duty.
This is Motema Pembe.
It's Sapa indeed. You refuse. You are doing your line up and down. You are running away.
Okay. Now there's no way they don't even have money to send everybody. So maybe you choose your most important players, send them. People are going to play
5 aside. They don't enter night bus and come over.
All right, guys. Well, I'll wait and see how this one will pan out. But it's going to be really interesting if Rivers United don't get all 3 points and 3 goals.
I think it's going to be a walkover.
It's going to be a walkover.
And maybe even Motema Pembe fined.
Because, and guess what? If you look at the table, this is not the table I was looking for. But if you look at the table, just like I said earlier, Rivers United are top of that group, pending the result from the other center. That's the game between the other teams in that group. So that's the other game between Diables now and ASEC Mimosas. So Rivers United still on 6 points. ASEC Mimosas and Diables Noahs will play later tonight. And for Motema Pembe, they are on 2 points. So if they did not show up, or since they've not show up, it's not about how if they did not show up, because the game should have been wrapping up by now. They should be in the second half by now. So since they did not show up, we're waiting to see what CAF would do. By the way, on Facebook, Tomilore Oshikoya says, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea wins the Champions League this season with the same formula they used in 2021. Okay?
If it happens, this country will not contain all of us.
Yes.
Let me let you know. See, pray on your knees.
Okay.
That doesn't happen.
This studio will not contain us.
Play on your no. You are saying Sudan. I'm telling you, country. When I say
I will be sitting on a quote in the studio.
I must protest this injustice. Why did you have my mic and the three of you that are Chelsea fans in this studio left your mic on and you put up my own mic?
Why did I on your mic?
Why did you off my mic?
Okay,
You just put it on now. Now let's now this thing you put in my head now is making me fear.
Okay.
Because each time Chelsea is having not such a good season, they always find a way to win the Champions League. In 2012, a certain Andres Villas-Boas was brought in with so much energy. In short, he was the one using Akpoti to sit down beside the sideline. He never sit down. And then he brought that Chelsea team. They were having a very terrible season.
3-1 against Napoli in the first leg. Round 16.
They were having a very terrible season. Out of nowhere, they sacked him. They brought in a certain Roberto Di Matteo as a caretaker coach, and he won the Champions League and used the FA Cup to Tendi. Now, and he finished sixth in the league. Now, 2021 rather. There was a certain Ogidigbo Igbo that was flexing his muscle, that was doing fair, the same Lampard that said the Chelsea squad was not ready to compete. They fired him. Thomas Tuchel did not sign a new player. He won the Champions League. He also used another trophy to Tendi. Now they have sacked Thomas Tuchel.
Butty.
They have brought Amokoko. They have brought her. And Chelsea is not playing well. But
this is it, but if Chelsea wins the Champions League, I have a friend who is into furniture making. They will make a stool, Akpoti, let me call it. They will paint it blue.
And I must be
I write Opeyemi Akiyode.
And I must be carrying it to work every day.
Every time we are doing sports show here.
And every time you want to talk, you have to raise your hand.
Your hand. That's just what.
God, don't spoil my face.
By the way, Triple.O Shikoya also add that a very good defensive unit, a very giveaway Chelsea. No, any greatness lands in the Champions League. Yes, 2 games are playing, not the other one. And when I say play,
the other one is a disguising Europa League fixture.
Bayern against Paris Saint-Germain, also Tottenham against AC Milan. Then Gabriel Jesus is back in full training for Arsenal. So Arsenal fans, you can also join the conversation.
I think he traveled with the team.
Yeah, he traveled with the team. So let's go for a break. When we come back, we enter into Pontas Corner. Then okay, Ola, okay, you guys, I don't need to
see. The devil that will remove him from this studio today. The devil has not resumed work.
This is the press up.
Okay, let me dial Elijah's number.
Easy now.
No, you want me to call Elijah for you? I'll call Elijah for you. Elijah will just come and escort you out. With Ola, please, we want to make money. We want to make money. So, guys, I'll stay to the Sport Cruise. It is live on Mainland 98.3 FM. Don't go anywhere. We are about to enter into the Pontas Corner. We need to make money.
Us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, on Twitter at Mainland FM. We are the sound of Lagos.
You are listening to Sports Cruise on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
Yes, welcome to Pontas Corner, live on Mainland 98.3 FM. Here, we help you make money. We help you make informed betting decision. And if you are not up to 18 years, this gospel of Pontas Corner is not for you. You are not allowed to participate, on anything we do on Pontas Corner. But Opeyemi, we hear his birthday was yesterday, so he turned 18 yesterday. Ola also turned 18 2 days ago, so Ola is a year older than Opeyemi Akiyode. But yesterday was a good day. Was a very, very good day. Last night was a very good day for some of our predictions that came true.
Yeah, precisely 3 out of 5, 6 if you count the Benfica one. So 3 out of 6 average, 50% accuracy. So like it's still profit is profit.
Yes,
profit is profit, ladies and gentlemen.
Profit is profit.
We are carrying that energy into the day. You can hear from my own voice. Me, I want money. I don't know about you.
I know that some people want money, but they are being political, because if you call it to a radio show and say that you want money, or you know the people that come and bill you, those that you've transferred and the transfer has been they'll come out. Your village people might be listening when you say you but guys, let's that's it, guys. No, Tunde, you are the you are listening to the voice of a winner. We took a biblical yesterday. The crusade was powerful.
We were prophesying, and you took us for granted. I'm talking of you, Opeyemi Akiyode. The listeners, I don't know if you took us for granted.
But those that took us for granted, now
those that were calling were 18. Only jam your head down.
In fact, greatness called in and said he will give a recharge card.
He did reverse Pontas Corner.
Yes.
Countering our predictions. But today, we have games from options from PSG, Bayern Munich versus PSG, actually, in the Champions League today. And that's what I had the feeling Chelsea will win today. This one is based on the feeling. The stats tell you it's a Bayern win. The stats tell you that Bayern Munich they've dominated this fixture. They've won 3 out of the last 5. I'll confirm that for you. Yeah, they've won 3 out of the last 5 against Paris Saint-Germain. And this game tends to end 1-0. 1-0, 1-0. But something tells me that's going to happen. PSG win is 4.38 odds.
Whoa, that's massive. That's really, really massive.
Again, PSG are not in great form. The evidence points to.
But they go into this one with great determination.
Just 1-0 down.
In great form yesterday.
Yeah.
And they defeated the team that have not lost.
And
they
that's what
dropped a point in about 13 games.
Yeah. So
European nights are always very unpredictable.
So Paris Saint-Germain, go all out. If you want to go all out on Paris Saint-Germain, that's more than quadruple of your stake right there.
In fact, do you know how crazy it is? Maybe the punters know. Maybe the bookies know something we don't know. Because PSG to qualify by any means necessary.
Whether on penalties,
it's 6 odds. How?
Well, that's something I would rather take. That's something I would rather take than PSG straight win. PSG to qualify because
normally to qualify is usually less than straight win.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, it is more than by 2-0 odds.
And like, knowing the fact that they are no longer away goals. Yeah. No longer away goals. So if there was still away goals, it could have made sense.
It's the same. That was the same thing.
If away goals rule was still being applied, it could have made sense. But without away goals, PSG just need to win. So if PSG to win is about 4 odds and PSG to qualify, PSG must win to qualify.
Yeah. But to qualify, they have to win by 2 clear goals. So maybe that's where. But we saw Chelsea do yesterday. So maybe that's where the difficulty comes in. That even if you beat Bayern, you might go to extra time. And even if they win on penalties, you still win.
It's to qualify. That's what I'm saying.
To qualify.
It's to qualify. So even if they win via penalties,
even if PSG play at that 1-0.
What was the first let's score?
1-0.
Bayern won in Paris.
Yeah,
1-0. So if Bayern can win in Paris,
and Neymar is out.
Which is an advantage.
Which is even an advantage. I think they always play better on European nights when Neymar is not playing.
Mbappe and Messi's partnership has been blossoming. And I look, and I think comments the hour, comments the man. There's in terms of this new age footballer.
Messi is in a devastating form right now. Goals and assists.
Talking about new age footballers, nobody is more a man of the moment than Mbappe.
Of course. I mean, the fact that he just became the all-time records goal scorer for PSG, he will certainly want to start a new chapter at this level again.
So, let's keep on with the odds.
So, speaking of Mbappe, 2.50 odds to score at any time.
That's still massive. That's double. That's more than double of your money.
Almost. This is adjusting his share. You're already calculating the money in your bank to stake tonight.
More than times 2 of your stake. For Mbappe to score at any time, whether penalty. You know that yesterday I told you that I have to score. Even though I'm the least like
said it.
I'm the least like
and I supported. I did.
Why are you speaking French?
You were not on the Pontas Corner.
But I talked about when all of those people kept coming at Chelsea
It was not in the Pontas corner.
Is it not yesterday that you said that you finally agree Harvard is a useless player?
But then we said it, the fact that at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think I remember Opeyemi mentioning that. But what I'm trying to establish is that it was not like you are privileged to be in today's Pontas corner.
Privilege?
Yes.
You see why we don't let Opeyemi Pontas, because this is taking so long. Because of Pontas.
Of course, we are analyzing our odds. Now, please, let's move quickly because we have to take reactions as well.
Canvas to score yesterday was 2.95 was. I gave it to you. Me, I took it. If you do not take it, that's up to you.
So,
Kylian Mbappe to score 2.50 odds. Like, I am almost certain of this.
Lionel Messi to score.
I did not put it, but I can go and check. But I'm not particularly checking for Messi to score. I don't. My score, I mean, it's Messi.
What about? Well, let's look at from the. What was the best bet you can put in favor of Bayern?
Then the Messi score is 3 odds, by the way.
3 odds.
Yeah,
that's also juicy.
Yeah. So the best bet you can put in favor of Bayern in terms of singles. Most of my bets are PSG centric today. But let's see. So in terms of singles, the best bet for Bayern win is 1.73. So
it doesn't make sense enough.
So like
it doesn't make sense enough.
The bookies are so sure
that Bayern would win.
Bayern will not even just qualify, but that Bayern will win. Except.
What do you think about Bayern win at over 1?
Yeah,
that's another juicy odd. About 2 odds. That should be about 2.
I'm sure the odds are great, but I personally don't see it happening.
I think the odds should be better than that for Bayern. So
it's even 1.78 odds. And Bayern to qualify is again. I'm sure this people know something because 1.15 odds for Bayern to qualify. I'm telling me it's just 1-0 in the first leg. And, like, it's just 1-0.
Guys, don't sleep on this.
Please, don't take the PSG 1-6 or even if they don't qualify, you know that you not sleep on that odds. Anyway, let's go to corner kick betting real quick. PSG to have at least 7 corner kicks is 6 odds, 6.20.
To have at least
7 corner kicks at the very least.
That's over 6
for PSG.
Over 6.5.
Over 6.5 corners.
7 or more corner kicks for PSG. 6 odds. Me, all this time I say I'm taking them.
That's 6 times your stake.
For 7 corners or more for a team that is chasing the game.
Well,
and you expect that whoever is in the Bayern goal, most likely Jan Sommer will be making lots of saves, and there will be lots of defending for Bayern Munich to do. So maybe that's more corner kicks. But if you want to stay away, you don't want to lean towards any other team. But you know there will be goals in this game. And your first half over 1.5 goals. That's at least 2 goals in the first half. Is 2 odds exactly. So
that's cool.
Double your money could happen. I mean, there's no
1,000 for 2,000.
First half corner. Another one that I would say you should take. This was not for PSG, it's not for Bayern. Any of the team that took up that corners combined in the first half, at least 5 is 2 odds.
Chelsea made 5 combined in the first half. 3
so
for Chelsea, 2 for
over 4.5 corners in the first half, 2.05 odds.
Okay, that's also cool. That's cool.
So those are
safe bets.
So those are the most safer ones. But if you take anything from this today, if you say Tunde Young, which one sure for you pass? Is that everything I've said today? Actually, I'm taking PSG to win.
I'm taking PSG to qualify.
PSG to qualify, I'll stake done, but like it's just passively.
I think because
I have a feeling they can win by, because if you still win by 3-2, you will still go to penalties and all that.
It's to qualify.
If anything can happen in penalties, triple. But if you take PSG to win, so for me that's just my own logic.
If they win at 90 minutes.
So if they win at 90 minutes and it's still goes to penalties,
that's where the difference is.
That's where the difference is. So I'm taking PSG to win. I'm taking Mbappe to score, and I'm taking both corner kick bets. PSG at least 7 corners.
Yeah.
At 6 odds.
That's
ridiculous.
That's massive. That's it.
And over 4.5 first half corners at 2 odds. So those are my own surest picks. But everything I've said today,
those are the surest.
Just go and be firing it. You might be wondering that how come we are only talking about one Champions League, because as far as I'm concerned, there's one Champions League game.
Okay.
There's one Europa League adjacent game that will be happening at the London Tottenham.
What's the best bet? Quickly today.
Have you seen
the
have you seen AC Milan's clothes today?
That's how they do.
They just got into a partnership deal with Off-White, and so all of their stuff are branded. Did you see? And they will still use it at collect beating.
They came to Stamford Bridge with it.
Yeah.
And
we painted the Off-White to correct white.
So what's the best bet for this game today? For those that just maybe seem like Osebo that likes AC Milan so well. I know even him cannot in his dream put his money on AC Milan.
Wow.
But let's just
Wow, that's Ash. Anyway, I personally, because Conte is back, I personally don't see Tottenham win this game.
So
but whatever is AC Milan to win is 4.65 odds. I would also
that's risky.
Don't take that. But what I can give you to take is maybe an AC Milan win or draw. That's 2 odds.
That's safer.
AC Milan to not lose.
AC Milan win it half. Another good odd.
They would have to actually win. They don't have reason to look for goals. And Tottenham also are not a great goal scoring side. So this game could probably end goalless. Although if I was to take a bet in this game, the bet I would most likely take is the first half draw, 2.15 odds.
Okay, guys, that's all we've got for you on Punters Corner, because we can go on and on and on and on. It's just about making money, and when you want to make money, you do all you can. Legally.
Thank you for putting that caveat.
Legally. I have to put that caveat because country good. Man, don't talk about
that. Arrest somebody that said Triple.O told me.
I beg. So Punters Corner is not for anyone below the age of 18, and of course, don't stake more than you can afford to lose. We talk about it, we also stake. Yes, we also stake, but we don't stake more than we can afford to lose. My brother, if you stake more than you can afford to lose, I will not refund you. Your book is if they refund you, fine. If they don't refund you, can't fight them. So that's all we got for it today. So we have to leave Punters Corners right now, return into Sport Cruise, then take reactions on the show. Yes, I see a lot of comment on Facebook, loads of comment on YouTube as well, and also greatness that promise. I know you are a man of your word. I know you don't say something and not do it.
Well, it's okay.
I know you be trying. Okay, I know you be trying to call him, but it's just network that is not letting you to call him. So yes,
greatness are
travel to vote.
No, greatness because he's a man of his words. Come on, so guys, let's leave Punters Corner and enter into Sport Crew so we can take reactions.
You are listening to Sports Cruise on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
Yes, welcome back to Sport Cruise live on Mainland 98.3 FM. So, guys, we've left Punters Corner. Now it's time to take your predictions on the game tonight. Yes, now Punters Corner is business-informed decisions, but right now it's about what you think analytically, and also I think I'll allow you to put your bias in there. So your direct score, correct score. I said direct score, correct score. The game tonight.
PSG. I'd say PSG win 3-1.
3-1. That was the same thing you said in the morning. Ola.
I'm going for Bayern to win. Bayern to win 3-1. I'm going for 3-1 Bayern.
I'm glad that you don't think Bayern will win 3-1. You are going direct.
Bayern win
tomorrow night. When I come and say he did not open it.
So Bayern to win 3-1 for you.
Yeah.
So that's the opposite of Tunde Young's prediction. Yeah. Okay.
PSG will qualify.
I said correct score.
I don't care.
That's why we need to educate you on Punters Corner. It's different.
Wait. I can choose not to go direct.
Okay.
So then you did the same thing last week. I can choose not to go direct.
Okay.
PSG to qualify.
Okay, PSG to qualify from Opeyemi Akiyode. Well, I don't need to put my prediction because
no, come on.
I'm the host. You go and protest. Go and carry placard. Go and meet Fuad and Sandra. I'm not predicting. Okay, let's go to Facebook. A couple of comments here on Facebook. Emeka Uwan Busi Oluwaseun on Facebook says, I hail my boss them. But Opeyemi, why you look like Adeyemi wey no chop fufu yesterday? Now, okay, 7 o'clock never reach now, but e don dey reach for Merseyside o. I see wetin dey do. Blue remains the color. Ala Madrid will move on. Okay, thank you very much for your comment, Emeka. Peter Davis Pio says, please, it's like to trying to understand this. Okay, you are finding difficult to understand this away goal rule. Doesn't it mean if Dortmund had scored a goal last night and it ended 2-1 Dortmund on aggregate? Okay, no, because there's no longer away goal rule. So if Dortmund has scored, it would have gone into extra time until there's a clear winner or penalties. So that's how it works. I am Osas says, good evening, guys. You are doing a good job. God bless you all. Osas from Ojo, thank you. Peter David Pyle says, I was happy Chelsea won, but I was sad Potter is staying on. My only reason I wanted Chelsea to lose was because I wanted Odbueli to sack Potter. That guy is tactically drained. Okay, this is coming after Chelsea just won the Champions League game and progress into the quarterfinal. I think Chelsea fans should slow down a bit.
I mean, it's still true though.
I'm not saying it's not.
Did you see the way Potter ruined the momentum of that game. Look, the biggest disadvantage of Potter is the mentality effect he has on this club. The fact that Tottenham at some point was basically begging Chelsea to score a third goal, and the players were not even attempting to. They were just okay with let us just start. Let us against Leeds United. Chelsea's last shot was in the 65th minute against Leeds United, even though they won that game. Against Dortmund as well, the minute they scored the second goal, you could see the way they shot off. And
safety first, Tunde. Safety first. Would you rather Chelsea go all out, consider an equalizer, and capitulate?
What is? I'm not saying go all out, but when you have an opposition, Dortmund. Well,
you could tell that they decided not to play again. They just switched off. They had counter attacks and they were not going in for the killer because they seem to probably have gotten an instruction that just don't go all in. Just keep it safe, keep it tight at the back. Don't concede any for that goal. Well, still taking comments on Facebook. Okay, this one from Afis Oshun says, I'm waiting for Oga Greatness, the Man City fan from Agbara, to dole out the airtime he pledged yesterday. Opeyemi, it will choke you. Okay. I don't know. You don't
sure, don't almost finish. Greatness never greatness.
09. Mark call the phone line. Maybe I never call the phone line. Mark. No, make it over. Mark call the phone line. 0913 600 0410 is the number to call to join the conversation. Let me take it slowly. 0913 600 0410, and the WhatsApp number, also the SMS portal, is 0913 600 0430. 0913 600 0430. Yes, so still taking reactions right here on the show. Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Triple, good evening.
Asna Baba, welcome on board.
Calling you from Papa. I told you yesterday, I think Potter will get a win yesterday.
And he did.
And he done that.
Thank you for starting with us.
Gabriel Jesus coming back for training and he travel to a away match. I wish him all the best. We are getting there. I'll tell you whether half point or full point, everything going to be okay this season. That was easy. Thank you very much tonight.
Okay, thank you very much for your take us now, Baba. 0913 600 0410 is a number. The simple call and slow.
You must pick call till 6 o'clock today. We don't want to say a call at 6:59.
Now why I don't take call? 0913 600 0410. Hello, good evening.
Opeyemi, good evening.
Good evening.
Triple, good evening.
Good evening.
Tunde, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Olade.
Sorry, Ola, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Anna calling from VI.
Welcome, Anas.
Hold on. Seriously, I don't know why you guys are giving PSG hope for this game, or seriously.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys are giving PSG hope, because I don't think they will survive today's game.
Yeah.
This is their last day today, PSG. They will not go more than today's game.
Do you know they have the goats?
Which goat? That goal will not even do anything. Even they give Benfica to PSG, they will not even beat Benfica. Benfica will still beat.
Yeah, they played Benfica twice this season and failed to beat them. So you are right. They drew both games.
I'm telling you. So when is Man City going to play?
Next week.
That's next week.
Okay.
All
right. Thank you.
Thank you for your take on the show. 0913 600 0410. Let me take the next call. Hello, good evening. Okay, this person never ready for
it's greatness.
No. Leave greatness. I've told you guys, greatness has been trying to call in. It's probably network, or maybe the recharge card he was trying to buy via his bank app is not working, so he sent someone to go and buy.
And there's no cash.
And there's no cash, so you know all of this stress. So let's just greatness, the man of his word. Hello, good evening. Okay, I think someone has jinxed this. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, your name and location, Baba.
This is Benjamin from Bega.
Welcome, Benjamin from Bega.
Please, can somebody remind me yesterday's date?
7/03/2023 is okay now. People don't used to forget small play.
We know they forget. As they play, they're going to sit us. I'm a Messi fan, but today game, I don't know. I saw what Messi was trying to play in the last game, and they didn't give him one single space. I think Bayern will take today's night. I just think Bayern will come out victorious.
So it's a Bayern night for you.
We go celebrate.
No, Allah. Thank you very much.
Good evening, guys.
Okay, thank you for your take. Let me take this one on YouTube. It's actually me on YouTube. Says, evening guys, loving the cruise. Pastor Triple.O and Evangelist Tunde Young, your crusade yesterday was so powerful that Dortmund felt the effect. Somebody shout hallelujah. Yeah, okay, thank you very much for your contribution on the show. Let's take a final call on the show today. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, your name and location, please.
My name is Bolu from Yanokwaja.
Bolu from Yanokwaja.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome.
Yes,
Bolu, you have 30 seconds, so I can take the next call. You are supposed to be the last caller, but I want to take one more call before I leave.
Okay, then kudos to Grandfather. Now it has given us fans more reason to trust him, and I want to use that 5 years complete.
You want what?
Is that you want him to use 5 years complete?
Which 5 years complete? That's why your line is not clear again. Hello, are you there? Kai, you don't come out. Let's take final caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, your name and location.
Hey,
greatness! On the dot.
Which kind of you get 10 seconds. You get mine. I knew it wasn't greatness.
You caught us.
I knew it wasn't greatness. You don't cut. I knew it wasn't greatness. Greatness doesn't sound like that. The Premier League titles that Manchester City have won back to back has choked greatness. So when he talks, doesn't talk so loud like that. There's this confidence and pride that comes with greatness whenever he speaks. So, and that's what you get from teams that their clubs are with.
Greatness, send text message to the studio line.
Okay.
You have it.
Okay, we have to go, guys. I will be back tomorrow, but the brighter and early 6:30 for Sport Update. Till then, stay tuned to Mainland 90.3 FM.